So, I'm now going to do a local flight, and it's fun, so I'm going to go south. See the map here. So this is where we are here at Blackpool. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go south by Warton's MATZ. I live around here, so I might be able to go to my house, see what that's like. We're near Scoot Round, Preston, head up north to Lancaster, and then we're going to route back to Blackpool. So it should be quite an easy flight, and just get my confidence up as solo really, because I couldn't go to Hawarden. Okay, so we just got started. Start warning light was out, the ATCs were in the green and the suction was going. So we're just going to do the RPM drop. What we have, back to both. What we have, back to both, no more between 50 in between. Flight instruments were QNH 990 before. Monitor is showing a positive charge. Avionics master, we've done autopilot, we're going to engage the autopilot. We're just going to check for rolling resistance. That's working okay. We're going to cancel off the autopilot. Follow our beat. And we're going to check no resistance now, which is fantastic. Okay, pilot is disengaged. Aileron, we have checked fuel, and fuel going to change tanks, so we're going to the left. Luckily I am full of fuel now, which is great. So we're ready for taxi. First of all, we just need some airfield information. Last time we had information X-ray, so there might not have been a change, but we'll just confirm over on COM 2.
200 feet, temperature, +7, dew point, +5, GNH, 990 hectopascal, runway 28, wet, the ILS is unserviceable. Caution, ease, 28 approach, 10 climb out. Blackpool information, acknowledge receipt of information, Yankee, time 1150, runway use 28, surface wind 260, 14 knots, visibility 20 kilometer, showers in the vicinity, view 1,500 feet, scattered, cumulonimbus 3,200 feet, temperature +7, dew point +5, GNH 990 hectopascal, runway 28, wet, the ILS is unserviceable.
Okay, so we're now over to information Yankee. No change on the QNH, but the clouds dropped and there are showers in the vicinity to the last time we got the ATC. So we are ready to taxi. Information Yankee is just the current weather situation that's updated throughout the day. The QNH is the altimeter pressure setting, so that's the altimeter here, and you'll hear that a lot, so listen out for that. The flight today will be about an hour, so it's 12:15, we'll probably land about 1 or just after 1 o'clock, depending really, so we're just trying to get a bit of time up. Right, so information Yankee QNH 990, request taxi.
11995, Bravo Whiskey.
Upper Tower, hello, student Golf Oscar Whiskey Sierra Tango at Westair with information Yankee QNH 990 hectopascals, requesting a radio check and taxi.
Student Golf Oscar Whiskey Sierra Tango, Blackpool Yankee, current QNH correct, 990 hectopascals, taxi holding point Echo 2, Fire Bravo Charlie and Echo, runway 28 for departure.
Taxi hold Echo 2 via Bravo Charlie and Echo 28 for departure, thanks Golf Sierra Tango. Okay, so that's our taxi clearance done. We're just going to have a look around, see who's about. Aircraft over there. Parking brake coming off, that's my old trick. We need to follow the taxiways now, which air traffic controllers gave us. So we're going Bravo, Charlie and Echo. Bravo is this big one in front of us here. I'm going to go left. Wind is 20 degrees off today, so we're not too bad at all. You can see all that bad weather to the south. So probably a good job we're not going that way. It's always good to do checks on the ground when you're taxiing, so if you go to the right, we're going to do, the compass is increasing, that is increasing, and the ball's swinging out to the left, so they're all working correctly. And then we're going to check that when we work our way down to taxiway Charlie and go left, and just ailerons into wind. You can see the wind stop, it's pretty straight today, and you'll on the right wing in a minute, just as we go past. Okay, so approaching taxiway Charlie, and you can just see that wind stop out to the right, just on the right of the
Juliet,
ground radar.
Echo 2 ready for departure.
Golf Oscar Juliet, Barker 2, line runway 28, squawk 7010.
Line up 28, squawk 7010, Golf Oscar Juliet.
Back in the old day when I used to fly from here, this was actually a runway 25. It was absolutely perfect, because a lot of the time the wind is a lot of like 260, and it was perfect almost down the runway really. Okay, so we did our check there on the instrument scan, the left turn. We checked that it was decreasing, increasing and bowling out to the right.
Estimated 260 degrees 17 knots.
Hand circuit, cleared takeoff, Golf Oscar Juliet.
The wind's actually getting up now, it's 17 knots. This morning when I got here it was about 8 knots, so we're expecting a good headwind, which means we should lift pretty quickly at a quite slow ground speed. And this is taxiway Echo, and here's holding point Echo 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to head just slightly left of the centre line, taxiway line, sorry, and just position into wind to do the power checks, which is really important as we're running the RPM quite high. So moving over to the left a bit. Right, so there's the holding point. We're just going to swing it round to the right. So it's going a bit loud there. Right, we are into wind. Brakes are on, RPM set to 1200. Power checks, position, we're into wind. Parking brake, we're not going to have with it with toe brakes. Throttle, 1200. Fuel, going over to both.
Final to number 1, Golf
T's and P's. Okay, so the oil pressure is rising and the oil temperature is rising also. They're all in the green, which is fantastic. Throttle, we are going to set to 1800. That's holding nicely. Magneto, so we're going over to the left. Drop we have, back to both. To the right, drop we have, back to both, and there's not a difference between 50 on there. No carb heat on this, because it's a fuel injected aircraft. We're just going to check suction, it's between 3 and 5. It's just shown a little bit higher like it was yesterday, so just slightly over 5, but that's okay. Ammeter, we are showing a positive charge. And the throttle, we're just going to idle. All between 6 and 800. Holding fine at 1200. Okay, the power check's complete. We are now going to do the pre-takeoff check. So throttle friction nut, finger tight. Trim, set for takeoff slightly just off the line on this. Seems to fit there. It's fully rich.
Oscar Juliet, downwind.
Magnetos are onto both.
Oscar Juliet, final runway 28, number 2, following the PA28,
we don't need.
1 mile final.
Okay, it's
Final number 2, following the PA28, Golf Oscar
P's,
Juliet.
suction and amps, that's fine. Gyros is really important, so we're going to look at the compass up here, which is showing 220 degrees. We're then going to match that on the compass here. Very important check, so that's 220. We'll also do that again in the air when we do what's called a freeder check, which is just an en route check. That just is. That's locked, that window is closed. That window is closed, that door is locked. On his all secure. Controls. We're going to go around the box. Now, full and free. Those we're going to put on, and landing light we'll put on. We're going to put that on when we've lined up, ready for departure. So we are ready for departure. Right, so we're just going to do a bit of a think ahead check. So we're not going to go to Warton, Blackpool radar next. We're going to go to Warton radar, which is 129.525. We have set there, so that's fine. We've got the ATC, we don't need their weather, so we're good to go. So we're just going to line up. Golf Sierra Tango to Echo 2, ready for departure.
Golf Tango, hold position. Half departure, runway 28 to your left turn, routing St Anne's Pier, then a Southport Pier, not above 1,500 feet, squawk 3650. And frequency will be water radar 129.525, hold position.
Hold position after departure, St Anne's Pier to Southport Pier, not above altitude 1,500 feet, squawk 3650 and expect water 129.525. Thanks, Golf Sierra Tango.
Single read package correct, hold at Echo 2.
Hold Echo 2, Golf Sierra Tango. Okay, so there is an aircraft on the runway, which is why they're quite adamant to let hold here, so they were
runway 28, clear to
the special squawk code, which is
3650.
3650.
Golf Oscar Juliet.
That code, 3650, identifies our aircraft, so that's a special code for Warton. We're set 1200.
Golf Tango behind the Cherokee on short finals runway 2 is past left to right. Echo 2 line up and wait runway 28 behind.
Line up and wait behind the Cherokee, Golf Sierra Tango. Okay, so he's on short finals, and I'm negative. Visual with the visual with Cherokee. So I've got permission to enter the runway now, after that aircraft. So strobes are coming on, landing light is coming on, and from it is going to altitude 3650. Confirm QNH 990. Confirm eye is aligned. Hey. So it is holding position now, and we'll wait for this Cherokee to go back. Okay, let's do a round the box check again. So we don't need flaps, mixture is in, fuel is on, we're on both. We're strobing, we've got landing light on, the beacon is on, fuel pump we don't need. 350, 1200, DI is aligned, TPs are in the green, amateur is a positive charge. Right, this headset's a little bit fiddly, but I think I just turn it off a little bit. No, that's better, isn't it? There we go. Right, so visual with the Cherokee, he's on a short final. So he's just out over there to the left. And the weather this doesn't look too bad. Talk to Warton and then just request to maybe fly down there of the southern bit of them, which brings us over Longton, which is where I live.
And Golf to Whiskey, downwind.
Fishwing Tower and Trigger.
Golf Bravo, Kilo Whiskey, downwind.
Oh, Chris, here's your port final, runway 28 number 1.
Golf Bravo, straight, number 1, Golf to Whiskey.
So, I quite like Warton. Warton's actually a military airfield. So we might see a bit of air traffic. There goes the Cherokee. So we've got to idle, toes off the brake, and away we go. So we are clear to line up on the runway, but we don't yet have takeoff clearance. Goes into wind.
Taxi Tango from Mate 28 left turn out, clear for takeoff, service to an estimated 260 degrees, 18 knots.
Clear takeoff, Golf Sierra Tango. So we have takeoff clearance. Okay, toes are clear of the brakes and we are good to go. Not a right rudder then, not a right rudder. Speed is alive. T's and P's are in the green. Looking for 60 knots to rotate. There's 60. And we're airborne. 70 knots in the climb.
Control Mate 28 land, service to an estimated 260 degrees, 17 knots.
So I'm Golf Kilo.
Okay, we're a bit fast now.
Juliet, downwind to touching go.
Final maintain number 2 following a Cherokee on short finals.
Short final number 2, visual with the traffic, Golf Oscar Juliet.
Whiskey Whiskey information Zulu 990 Westair requesting taxi.
Golf Bravo Whiskey Papa Tyler, read 55 Zulu is GoPro 990.
I am climbing a bit fast.
Actually, point Echo 2, via Bravo Charlie Echo, from Mate 28 for departure.
I've got a high risk.
Bravo Charlie Echo to Echo 2990
1,500 to go.
Whiskey Whiskey.
Golf Sierra Tango, 3 quarter radar 129.525, bye.
Radar 129.525, thanks, Golf Sierra Tango. Okay, so frequency change now over to Warton radar. Warton radar, good afternoon, student Golf Oscar Whiskey Sierra Tango.
Golf Oscar Whiskey Sierra Tango, Warton radar, good afternoon, flash message.
Student Golf Oscar Whiskey Sierra Tango, Cessna 172 from Blackpool on a local flight to the south, currently routing to St. Anne's Pier and Southport Pier, not above 1,000 feet on 990, requesting a basic service.
Golf Sierra Tango, Roger, basic service, Warton QNH is 990 hectopascals.
Basic service, QNH 990 hectopascals, thanks Golf Sierra Tango. Okay, so 1,500 feet, we're going to go to the pier at St. Anne's, which is just over to our left. And we're going to route to Southport Pier. We have a height restriction not above 1,500. Okay, after departure checks, we'll take 1-4. Pass there. The P's are in the green, and we're now going to route to Southport Pier, which is just over to here.
Golf Tango, just confirm you're reaching towards Southport Pier.
I'm in the third now, so that's Southport Pier. Thanks. Go on, fine.
Golf Tango, Roger, there's a Eurofighter about to depart runway 25 towards you.
Roger, looking for traffic. Okay, so we just turned a little bit early there. There is a typhoon traffic from the Westair Airfield out to our left at 9 o'clock, so quite good. You can see their runway, and they're not on the runway yet, so we're just going to head straight for it a bit. The weather over Preston isn't looking that great at all. Still pretty beautiful out here, but good if we could do some aerobatic. Okay, so let's do a feeder check, which is we're going to check the fuel, the radios, the engine direction, and the altimeter. We've got a lot of wind from the right today, so first of all I'm just going to bring us right a couple. Fuel, we're on both. Radios, we're on Warton, then we'll select tower again. And T's and P's are in the green. The DI, which is showing 200, 200. I'm heading to Southport Pier. Okay, so in front of us you can see Southport. Out to the left you can see Southport. Really important to keep a very good lookout, especially because there's another military airfield just at our 11 o'clock, which is Woodvale, are probably active today. There's usually a lot of tutor traffic, MATZ traffic coming from their airfield. So we're at Southport Pier now. Although it's quite windy, pretty smooth up here. Oh, that's Southport Pier, so let's do a little turn out to the left. So I'm just looking for traffic. Circuit traffic at Blackpool and a typhoon launching from Warton, that's all I really know about. I'm going to do more clearing turn to the right, just checking the left wing. Just a cloud there in the way, so I'm just going to drop down to 1,300 feet. I advise Warton of our intentions. Golf Tango at Southport Pier, consider it east side towards Leyland to 1,300.
Golf Tango, Roger.
There's no need to really advise Warton is what we're doing, but it's good just to keep you updated. So there's 1,300, we're just going to keep a lookout to our right now, which is really important because we've got RF Woodvale there. We're just near one of their approaches. That's 1,300, it's giving us clear of cloud inside the surface. We're going to go left onto a due east heading of 0. Lots of fields down there, the engine went now. pilers in the way. Really important to always look for a field. Always keep your eyes out the window. Right, that's our heading. 790.
Radar, good afternoon. Osprey 65 for basic service.
Osprey 65, Warton, patch message.
Osprey 65, Twin Scroll helicopter to Liverpool, 3 on board, just a beginner's time, 1,000 feet on railway survey, and looking for basic service, looking up towards the MATZ, up towards Preston on the main line, with GNH 991.
Osprey 65, Warton, QNH 990 hectopascals, and basic service for consecutive journey, squawk 3641.
3641 990, Osprey 65.
That's helicopter traffic at Wigan.
Warton, good afternoon, HeliMed 75 Alpha.
HeliMed 75 Alpha, Warton radar, good afternoon, patch message.
HeliMed 75 Alpha is airborne from Warton, currently 18 miles to the east of Airfield en route to a scene around Burnley. Will call on you, requesting basic service.
HeliMed 75 Alpha, basic service, Warton QNH 990 hectopascals.
Basic service 990, 75 Alpha.
HeliMed 75 Alpha, sorry, just confirm your maximum altitude.
Not above 2,000 feet, 990.
Thank you.
Okay, so I can actually see Longton, which is where I live. So we'll have to talk to Warton and see if they're happy for us to get a little bit near their circuit, fly overhead Longton. But we can just do a request. Warton, Golf Sierra Tango.
Golf Sierra Tango, patch message.
If possible, I'd like to route just slightly to the north of current position to route overhead Longton, and then we'll head southbound and due east again. That's possible, Golf Sierra Tango?
Golf Sierra Tango approved.
Thanks, Golf Sierra Tango. So we're still on their squawk. We've got clearance now to route to Longton, which is where I live. So we'll just go and fly over the house. Also, it's not a bad idea heading north because a bit of weather. So I'm just going to bring us down 200 feet, down to 1,000 feet. Yeah, okay. I'm visual now with the River Douglas. Actually now a town called Hesketh Bank, and I identified the church. That's 1,100, a bit bumpy as we're getting a bit lower. And there's the main road, so what I'm going to do is fly down this main road towards Warton, which will actually take me over my old restaurant, which is San Marco. Good look out for traffic. We are in their MATZ, so anyone in this MATZ should be talking. The only traffic we know about was that helicopter before Osprey, which is actually following a train line north. I've got that on the map. So that is my old Air Cadet squadron down there at Tarleton, out of the left wing. Okay, so visual with the A59, and visual with the Douglas at the left. Okay, it's actually overhead my old restaurant now. I'm just going to put the map on this chair. We'll just do a small orbit here, I think. She is, Trattoria San Marco. afternoon, Carlo. I've ordered San Marcos, so we continue further east now. And I'm visual with Warton and also my house, just get 1,000 feet. It's getting this weather just to the south of us, so it's going to keep clear of that. That's just over in lane out to the right wing. Okay. I'm just going to bring us left a little bit more, and then the house would be just out of the right wing. And we are visual with the house. You can say 1,100 feet. Only go any further north of current position in case of circuit traffic. Actually see my father outside waving.
Warton, Helimeter 5 Alpha, no on scene, and we'll call one airborne, manufacturer service.
Helimeter 5 Alpha, you're welcome, Cessna 27015.
Come to Westair 5 Alpha.
Continue the orbit round to right. A bit of weather here, so I'll have to just a bit further south. At 1,100, going to descend, I do descend to 8. A little wing wave for that. Never did a wing wave before. Okay, good route east. Right, so we're going to go over the city now, so it's going to power, altitude, wind, so we're just going to route. Typical Sierra Tango, just reaching complete, we're going to turn southbound to Blackpool.
Sierra Tango, Roger. Recall Blackpool Tower, 118.4.
118.4, thanks for your service, Golf Sierra Tango.
Welcome, bye-bye.
So, 118.4.
118 number 1. Behind the Cherokee landing runway 28, Tango 2 landing from runway 28 behind.
And behind the Cherokee, line up on way 28, Golf is on 0.
Bravo Whiskey, all take off, please.
Coverage schedule report final runway 280 in number 1.
Report final for 28, number 1, Bravo Whiskey.
Course up right Delta Bravo to Westair, keep your speed up.
Hey. Here at Fleetwood. Papa Tower, hello students, Golf Oscar Sierra Tango.
Golf Oscar Sierra Tango at Blackpool Tower. I want to call you back.
Tower 400 November's downwind.
On to 400, report right base runway 2. There's squirrel traffic inbound from the east side of gas holders, low level.
As I said, if it's quite busy, what we'd like to do is just extend the downwind leg slightly, just get some drills done before returning.
On to 400, Roger. Control runway 2 right, turn out, clear for immediate takeoff, service in estimated 26 degrees, 18 knots.
Clear immediate right turn, got people, yeah.
Golf, we'll see Golf left onto runway 13, hold on the 13 numbers.
Left hold on the 13 numbers, Fox 1, no field.
Cross up at Delta Bravo to Westair.
Delta Westair, thank Golf, cover.
Golf X, are you ready for immediate traffic on the mile final? Golf X, say right, go 2 landing from wait runway 28.
And very
Bravo
Whiskey, final for 28.
really listening, very important.
Approach, expect clearance.
Continue approach, Bravo Whiskey.
Golf XSO runway 2 right, turn out, clear for immediate takeoff, service in estimated 26 degrees, 19 knots.
Clear immediate takeoff, XSO.
Westbury 65, put the gas hold no over 600 feet. The circuit is active. One just over the gas hold is turning base leg. The one just over helicopter will be extending slightly downwind, also 1,000 feet in the circuit.
65, picture of traffic then.
Westbury 65, remain north from Mid 24, final for heading north.
Heli north, we'll go Osprey 65. And Golf Kilo Whiskey, late downwind.
Golf Whiskey runway 28 clear, touch and go. Service an estimated 260 degrees, 19 knots.
Alpha office, Bravo Whiskey.
Whiskey Joe runway 28 clear to land. Service an estimated 250 degrees, 16 knots.
Clear to land, Bravo Whiskey.
And Golf Kilo Whiskey, late downwind.
Golf Whiskey, Roger, report final runway 2, number 24 on the Dauphin helicopter.
I'm well inside the Dauphin, so do you want me to do an extended downwind leg from behind him?
Whiskey, Roger, if you can turn inside him and report final runway 28.
Turn tight, got a visual, and full final runway 2, Golf Kilo Whiskey.
And one zero, the jockey behind will be turning in ahead of you.
That's absolute 141 November, on visual with it.
Open Sarah, contact Blackpool radar 119.950.
Radar 119.950, got
Just
Mr.
an orbit in Bolton. They're very busy.
65, gas holders, routing Heli north.
Osprey 65, Roger, heli north, clear to land, service will estimate 260 degrees, 18 knots.
Clear land, Heli north, Osprey 65, Roger.
Blackpool Tower, this is Golf Bravo Sierra Tango Zulu.
Right, so it's going to hold.
Golf Oscar CC Tango Blackpool Tower, on the overhead 2,000 feet for us on overhead join, and the QFE is 989 hectopascals.
Port the overhead at 2,000 feet, QFE 989, stand overhead join, Golf Sierra Tango.
Okay, so
Golf Oscar right, echo first.
for clearance there, we're going to put a standard overhead join, so we need to get up to 2,000 feet.
365, if possible, let's say Heli east, so that we can taxi down famously.
Oscar 6 Roger, heli east, clear to land, service will estimate 260 degrees, 18 knots after any air taxi
We're
angle.
going to climb up to the left, so we're going to check out the traffic on the right.
Osprey 65.
So it's turned out to be very, very busy.
This is Golf Bravo Sierra Tango Zulu.
Golf Bravo Sierra Tango Zulu, Blackpool Tower, join reports on left base runway 28, QFE is 989 hectopascals.
Report left base for runway 28, 989 is Golf Tango Zulu.
So, we're doing what's called a standard overhead join. We need to take 2,000 feet.
Golf
Then
Bravo
need
Sierra
to
runway
descend
28, clear
dead
to
side.
service will estimated 260
So
degrees,
on the
18 knots.
28 right-hand circuit here. So we need to definitely maintain 2,000 feet on the QFE.
Golf
That's
Sierra
extremely
Tango
vital.
7010.
Port 7010, Golf Sierra Tango.
Golf X-ray, contact Blackpool radar 119.950.
11995, Cheshire.
That's 2,000 feet, letting the airspeed build. RPM set 2300.
Charlie Bravo Whiskey.
It's really important now that we get this right. So we're 28 right hand. What we're going to do is we're going to route to the overhead. We're then going to descend on the dead side to join on a right base. Sorry, a right
Taxi to ANT
right crosswind to
Charlie.
runway 28.
Echo Charlie Bravo Whiskey.
I've got a bit of cloud here at 2,000. That shouldn't affect.
Osprey 65, looking to refuel along to Shutdown.
Oh, there's Osprey.
He's right, Roger.
So we should be okay at 2,000 here with this cloud.
Golf Tango Zulu on left base.
Osprey, call second.
Golf Tango Zulu left base runway 28.
Cotton Zero, put final runway 28, number 2, following the Dolphin helicopter on a 1 mile plan.
Golf Tango Zulu.
Put forward, set up for final 28. 140, November, is for a touch and go or no touch and go round? This is for a running landing, we're simulated single engine again, and then if we can, we'd like a reject, if not, we'll just clear to 3-1 threshold, so we're just with hovering. Until you clears it. 140, Roger, runway take clear to land, surface wind estimated at 260 degrees 16 knots.
I'm just going to come left here, there's a bit of cloud just at 2,000 feet. I'm just going to slip in between this gap. Really important, we have to maintain.
Go ahead. Any chance you can do a compass swing at Charlie 1? Unfortunately, the compass swing is in the other airplane.
Okay.
Your drop, sir. I don't know if we can do that, Charlie. I'll do this for this and I'll get to Charlie 1 very shortly. this is Bob Charlie Golf, Whiskey Golf. Bob Charlie Golf, Whiskey Golf, Blackpool Tower.
Landing light is on.
Opposite direction, orange and white, PA28, taxi holding point Echo 2. Fire Bravo Charlie Echo, 28 for departure, UNH, and 991 hectopascals. After the PA28 is Echo 2, and then this is Charlie Echo, and then 1198 Pascals. It's 991 hectopascals.
So just landing between this cloud here. Bit cheeky really, but I don't want to go any lower.
And so continue. On November to vacate runway 28 and taxi to the 31 threshold, so it's estimated at 260 degrees 15 knots. Left air taxi to the 31 threshold, copy 1 November. Firm PA28 1 mile final, runway 28. Understood.
Okay, so there's traffic on the final 1 mile. We are, should be a good height above that. Just like to say 1900 here to join the overhead. Don't want to get in this cloud.
As we expect late landing clearance, traffic on to vacate.
So we're route to the overhead of the airfield now, and we're going to descend on the dead side, which is a non-active side of the circuit. We're then going to join crosswind, runway 28, join on the right-hand crosswind. And my friend's dad from the circuit, Alex Brown's there. Fighting?
Go, Wicked Whiskey, Roger, full final, runway 28, number 2, final Cherokee short final.
And a visual with the traffic on the downwind, we're still about 1,000 above.
40, I'm just confirming you've vacated, so apologies about this vacated. Thank you. Straight Golf Tango Zulu, 28 clear land, so it's estimated 260 degrees 14.
Clear land, runway 28, Tango Zulu, yeah.
Just in the event now.
Can you use the spacing? Can you make one left hand orbit on right base, please? Golf Kilo Whiskey, one left hand orbit, 4.
So directly over at the airfield.
Sure, Tango, see you in the all red now. You said the dead side, next port downwind right hand, runway 28.
Send dead side, port downwind right hand 28, Golf Sierra Tango.
Right, so we're descending on the dead side of the circuit now. They're very busy. We've got one on the touchdown, one on the downwind.
So one left hand over to start the downwind ledge of spacing.
So we now need to join 1,000 feet above the upwind place of the threshold.
Tango Zulu, you're parking on the loop or at A&T?
A&T, please.
Tango Zulu, Roger, then all the way to the end, vacate right onto Alpha, taxi to A&T, fire Alpha cross 13.
All the way to the end, Golf, thank you.
Golf Foxtrot Mike, after the orange and white PA28 crossing head, you can taxi straight ahead, then first left to Charlie, hold
Visual
Charlie
1 on the runway.
swing. Line of PA28 straight ahead and left hand Charlie to Charlie 1, Fox Mike, and Whiskey Golf.
We don't want to cut in too much here.
Golf Tango 1 completion, we're already full, final runway 28, number 1.
Oh, we've only got one in the circuit now.
Number 1, Golf Kilo, orbit complete.
So that's 1,000 feet on the upwind, close to 100 above. At that height, get to 1,000. To make this a bit wide, just because we are right on the upwind. Again, it's 1,000 feet. Okay, so we're just on the crosswind part of the runway. You'll be able to see the runway out to the right now. We are going to turn downwind, which is keeping us parallel. Just keeping the nose into wind here, so we're not going to drift in too much. Might have to keep quite slow on downwind as well, because we've got a lot of bow speed. Okay, right, we get downwind. So as we get on the downwind,
So make do compass swing south of being the radar head to the east of Charlie 1. Roger.
Golf Sierra Tango downwind to land.
So Tango report final runway 28, number 2, following a PA28, just turning on to about a 1 mile flat.
Port final number 2, Golf Sierra Tango.
and I'm visual with number 1. I've just cut it a bit tight there, my bad. Right, we're now going to do what's called a bump pitch check, which is a pre-landing check. So, 1,000 feet, brakes, toes are clear of the brakes, undercarriage is attached, make sure it's fully rich. Fuel pump we don't need. Instruments from the QFE, 9 at 8, 9. RP we don't have. Harnesses tight and locked. I'm just going to stow this map.
Golf Whiskey Golf, Echo 2, how ready for departure?
Golf Whiskey Golf, roger, hold position at Echo 2 and a heavy departure instructions when you're ready to copy.
Ready to copy.
Golf Whiskey Golf, just confirm hold position at Echo 2 and after departure will be a left-hand turn out to route St Anne's Pier to Southport Pier, squawk 3650 and climb nautical altitude 1,500 feet.
Left hand, holding at Echo 2, so after take off the left hand turn up to St Anne's Pier. I've got about 1,500 feet and it's walking 365 here.
Golf Whiskey Golf, that's correct, and the hold position will get you away shortly.
Very much. We've also paid our landing fee via on IG's account. On IG's account.
Roger. Break Golf Kilo Whiskey, runway 28, clear touch and go, servicing decimated 260 degrees 15.
Clear touch and go, runway 28, Golf Kilo Whiskey.
Negative visual with them. Okay, RPM's coming back with no carping on this, maintain 1,000 feet. I'm waiting for the white arc on the airspeed indicator. I'm going to get the flaps down. So just right base. There's the white arc, flaps only down to 20 degrees. We wait for 70 knots, push the nose down, and we go on the descent. There's 70. Goes on the descent. There we go, it's a little bit slow. Bit of power, and then just retrim for the descent. Where is number one? Really important now, trying to get visual with number one.
Golf Whiskey Golf, line up runway 28.
Golf Whiskey Golf, line up on runway 28.
So he must have rolled through, he's going to line up clearance. They're just sending out one ahead, one quite a long final, which is okay.
On 40 November, block tower.
So what we'd like to do now, if possible, is to get airborne and shoot another ILS at war.
Roger, hold position.
Hold position, performance in November.
We'll now take the final approach. Airfield is at our 1 o'clock. You can check the PAPI lights here, but we don't really reference those, so we've got 2 whites and 2 reds. He turned a bit early there, but the wind blown me off.
Left-hand turn out, runway 28, clear for takeoff, so it's an estimated 260 degrees 17 knots.
Left-hand turn out, Golf Whiskey Golf, clear for takeoff.
Indeed, this wind is strong. I turned a bit early there, expecting us to sort of carry through, but not at all.
Golf Sierra Tango, final 28.
Tango, runway 28, clear to land, so it's an estimated 260 degrees 16 knots.
Clear to land, Golf Sierra Tango.
Okay, so that's why wind was slightly off at 20 degrees, so final approach. We do not need full stage of flaps. There's no one behind us, so it doesn't really matter too much about where we land. I'm going to pick my aiming point now and continue towards the runway. 2 white, 2 red, 70 knots. Okay, permission to land is granted. Cabin heat's gone off. Very slow on the ground speed here. Feels like we're hardly flying. Because we've got quite a strong headwind, our speed over the ground
Your vehicle Warton radar, 129.
Thank you, offers that, sorry.
Confirm vehicle Warton radar, 129.525.
Warton radar, 129.525.
bit bumpy. A little bit high.
Golf Kilo, keep downwind. Golf Kilo, report final runway 28, number 2, following a Cessna on a half-mile final.
Call number 2 for the Cessna for runway 28, visual Golf. Okay.
Right, short finals, permission to land is granted. A little bit fast, it's going to get rid of that power. Goes up, there we go, that's better. A little bit high, it's fine. We're going to land quite long. I've picked my aiming point now, so I'm going to go just slightly past the PAPI. And we've got the wind off to the left, got the wind stop, a little bit gusty. 70 knots, 100 feet. A bit of sink there.
On November, have your clearance when you're ready. Go ahead. 140 November, after departure, be right on turn out, routing towards Blackpool's Tall Tower initially. Climb to maintain altitude 2,200 feet, Warton EGNH 990 hectopascals, and squawk 3641.
Squawk 3641, after departure, right turn towards the Tall Tower, climbing 2,200 feet, QNH 990 hectopascals.
140 November, that's correct, report ready.
140 November, fully ready.
Golf Sierra Tango, vacate first turning right to Echo, taxi Westair Echo Charlie Bravo.
Echo, then Echo Charlie Bravo to Westair, thanks, Golf Sierra Tango.
Right, so coming off here.
On 40 November, roger then, runway 31, clear for takeoff, service and estimated 260 degrees 16 knots.
140 November, clear takeoff 41.
Okay, so clear the runway, flaps are coming up, strobes are going off, landing light is going off, transponder is going to standby.
And Golf Kowalski finals on my turn. Golf Kowalski, late finals today.
Okay, the whiskey, runway 28, clear touch and go, service wind estimated at 260 degrees 15 knots.
Touch and go, runway 28, Golf Kowalski.
On 40 November, contact Warton radar 129.525, bye bye.
Radar 129.525, bye bye for now. 140 November.
You can see ahead a bulldog and a little yak. I wonder what they're doing, they're from Westair.
Whiskey Golf for Fox Mike, ready to RTB Westair.
Golf Foxtrot Mike, Roger. If you taxi via, in fact, just hold position, there is traffic just rolling 328.
Roger.
Other than the yak and bulldog. Right, let's go right down Bravo.
Golf Foxtrot Mike, do 180 in your present position, you can taxi back to Westair via Charlie and Bravo.
180 and Charlie Bravo to Westair for Fox Mike and Whiskey Golf.
And the Osprey helicopter, which is doing the line, is actually straight in front of us, I think it's that squirrel maybe. We'll go to squirrel, that'll be good fun. It is actually there, on Network Rail, that's the Osprey, so he was a chap that was following north and up to Preston. There he is. Cool helicopter that. Yeah, twin squirrel as well. Right, let's park up. So I'm going to go behind Oscar Papa.
Booking 587 with your visual finals at 5 miles.
587 Blackpool side, good afternoon, runway 28 clear to land, service and estimated 260 degrees 17 knots, runway surface is damp.
Clear land runway 28, booking 587.
Right, well, quite an eventful flight. Let's do the shutdown. So, position into wind, parking brake can come on. RPM 30 seconds. Been okay. Magnetos over to the left. What we have? To the right. Over to the left. What we have? Not between 50. avionics master's going off, so I hope you enjoyed this flight, and I will speak to you guys soon.